Hello and welcome. I am Dr. Hajil Lansari and this is our journey toward mastering the art of essay writing. In this video, we begin with Unit 1, moving from paragraph to essay. Before we dive into the content, let's take a moment to explore the unit overview and the key learning objectives that will shape your progress. Welcome to Unit 1, from paragraph to essay. In this unit, you will move from writing individual paragraphs to crafting full academic essays. This transition is essential for developing your skills as a university-level writer. Through guided activities, you will learn how to structure your ideas logically, link sentences and paragraphs smoothly, and build cohesive, well-developed academic texts. You will also gain hands-on practice applying academic conventions with a focus on clarity and formality. The estimated time to complete this unit is 3 weeks. Now let's talk about the learning objectives. By the end of this unit, you will be able to do much more than just write paragraphs. You will be able to identify the structure of a paragraph and an essay. You will clearly differentiate between introductions, body paragraphs, and conclusions. You will also use transition words and logical connectors to make your writing smooth and cohesive. And finally, you will know how to apply academic formatting rules so your work doesn't just sound professional, it looks professional too. Ready to begin? Let's get started. We begin this unit with a lesson focused on two essential areas: the paragraph and the basic essay format, followed by the parts of an essay. We begin with the paragraph and the basic essay format. First, we will define what an essay truly is, then take a closer look at how both paragraphs and essay are structured and connected. So, what exactly is an essay? An essay is a group of paragraphs that all revolve around a single topic and central idea. It usually has three main parts: the introduction, the body, and the conclusion. In fact, the structure of an essay is a lot like that of a paragraph. You can think of it as a longer, more detailed version. It gives you more space to develop your ideas and support them with examples and explanation. So, while both follow a similar organizational pattern, the essay is more detailed, is longer, and contains more developed content. Now let's take a closer look at how the structure of a paragraph compares to that of an essay. A key distinction to keep in mind throughout our journey. A paragraph begins with a topic sentence, which introduces both the topic and the controlling idea. This is usually the first sentence. The supporting sentences then expand on this idea, and the final sentence wraps it up. Now, an essay works similarly, but on a larger scale. The introductory paragraph states the topic and ends with a thesis statement, the controlling idea of the whole essay. The thesis statement is the last sentence of the introduction. The supporting paragraphs develop the thesis, and the last paragraph brings the essay to a clear conclusion. Now let's bring this comparison to life by analyzing a simple paragraph and how it transforms into a full essay. Watch closely as I walk you through each part. First, in our sample paragraph, we start with a topic sentence. This is sentence number 1. When we move to the essay format, this sentence becomes the thesis statement and is placed at the end of the introductory paragraph. Next, the supporting sentences numbers 2, 3, and 4 expand into 3 separate body paragraphs in our essay. Each major point, along with its minor details, is now developed in its own paragraph. So, where we had 3 supporting ideas in one paragraph, we now have 3 distinct body paragraphs, each exploring one of those ideas in depth. Finally, the concluding sentence, sentence number 5 in the paragraph, transforms into the conclusion paragraph of the essay, wrapping everything up and restating the main idea in a broader context. This is a great way to visualize how a well-structured paragraph serves as a miniature version of an essay. Understanding this connection is crucial for mastering academic writing. Now let's move to the essay part. As we have stated earlier, an essay is made up of 3 main parts: the introduction, the body, and the conclusion. In today's video, we'll be focusing on the first part, the introduction. So, what is an introduction of an essay? The introduction or introductory paragraph serves as a roadmap for your essay. It starts with broad, general statements that narrow down to a specific focus, ending with the thesis statement. This is known as a funnel introduction, shaped like an inverted pyramid, moving from the general to the specific. As you can see here, a strong introduction is built on three key components: the hook, the background information, and the thesis statement. Let's take a closer look at what each of these components means and how to craft them effectively. The very first sentence in your introduction is called the hook. The hook is the opening sentence of your essay. Its goal is to capture the reader's attention, and writers use different strategies for this. You might begin with a quote, an analogy, a surprising fact, or a thought-provoking question, or any compelling strategy. Whatever you choose, make sure it sparks curiosity and draws the reader in. Now that we have seen what a hook is and why it matters, let's briefly look at some common types of hooks you can use in your essay introductions. These include questions, thought-provoking ones, quotes from famous people or relevant sources, anecdotes, short personal or real-life stories, metaphors, and similes. Creative comparison. I have prepared this short PDF that explains each type in more detail with clear examples. You can find the link in the video description below, so feel free to download it and use it as a reference when writing your next introduction. After the hook, your next step is to provide background information. So, what is the background in an introduction? Background information helps the reader understand the topic you are writing about. It usually takes the form of general statements that connect the hook to your thesis. Think of it as a bridge, gently leading the reader to your main point. Now that your reader is oriented, it's time to present the heart of your essay, the thesis statement. The thesis statement is the most important sentence in your essay. It's usually the last sentence in your introduction. Like a topic sentence, it presents the main idea, narrows the scope of discussion, and tells the reader what to expect. It tells the readers what the essay will focus on, which ideas will be used to support the main topic, and a good thesis must be clear, specific, and directly related to the body paragraphs. Now let's explore the two main types of thesis statements you can use in academic writing: direct thesis statement and indirect thesis statement. A direct thesis statement clearly outlines your main ideas and the structure of the essay. For example, Native Americans have made many valuable contributions to modern U.S. culture, particularly in the areas of language, art, food, and government. This lets the reader know exactly what will be discussed. An indirect thesis statement, by contrast, doesn't list the supporting points explicitly. It might say, Native Americans have made many valuable contributions to modern U.S. culture. The main ideas are revealed gradually in the body paragraphs. Now let's compare some examples of weak and strong thesis statements to see the difference. A weak thesis is often too broad or too obvious, like, pollution is bad for the environment. A strong thesis, on the other hand, is specific and focused, such as air pollution in urban areas causes severe health issues and must be reduced through stricter emission regulations. The strong version tells us exactly what the essay will argue and how. For more examples and tips on how to fix weak thesis statements, click the link in the description and download the free PDF guide. In this unit, you have explored how to move from paragraph writing to full academic essays. You now understand how to structure an introduction, use a hook and background, and write a strong thesis statement. Keep practicing and remember, clarity, structure, and purpose are the foundation of good academic writing. For more details on hooks and thesis statements, don't forget to download the lesson PDF from the description below. Up next, we will continue our journey into essay writing with more tips and strategies. We'll explore the remaining parts of the essay, the body paragraphs, and the conclusion. Our journey has just started, so remember our slogan: stay tuned, stay curious, and don't hesitate to reach out. Let's keep learning together. Thank you for watching and see you soon.